Upgrade tech damage. I think I can do tech damage. Squad bonus plus 20% tech damage. Standardized Omni tools are calibrated with wide neural input tolerance range so they can be used effectively by any race. By tuning the inputs of the Omni tool to match the specific neural patterns of the user, responsiveness and power can be greatly increased. Once tuned in this manner, the Omni tool is almost unstable by anyone but the wearer, and it must be constantly recalibrated to subtle neural shifts. Sounds risky, but let's do it. Okay. We can do tech duration. Traditional Omni tools are tuned for precise and delicate work. Eclipse engineers tune their Omni tools in an opposite manner, focusing on quickly releasing raw energy but rendering them incapable of performing delicate work without swapping in an alternate tool. Cerberus has prototyped a multiple operating system approach that should allow one Omni tool to run dozens of configurations, with instantaneous swapping as the user switches tasks. This should result in better performance at each individual task. There we go. Lots of upgrades. Nice. Okay. Morton?
Shepard, how can I help?
Have you got a minute to talk?
Yes, good timing, in fact. Excellent. Made breakthrough. Can share results while next samples grow.
Oh.
Hate waiting for culture analysis. Never fast enough. Usually no result in advance. Just checking work. Have to be careful. Getting off track. Discovery. Based on Prothean collector connection, can examine technology, chart Reaper species modification, fall of Protheans.
Tell me what happened.
Early stages similar to indoctrination. Can guess captured Protheans lost intelligence over several cloned generations. Cybernetic augmentation widespread afterward. As Protheans failed, Reapers added tech to compensate. Mental capacity almost gone, replaced by overworked sensory input transfers. Transmitting data to masters.
Is there anything we can do to help them?
No. No glands replaced by tech. No digestive system replaced by tech.
Wow.
No soul replaced by tech. Whatever they were, gone forever. Understand now?
That's too bad.
No art, no culture, closer to husks than slaves. Tools for Reapers. Protheans dead. Collectors just final insult. Must be destroyed.
I kind of agree with that.
I didn't think you needed any more motivation than you already had to stop the collectors.
Enjoyed challenge. Saw necessity of attack on collectors after Plague on Omega. Their work, my people. Hard to care about two armies. One wins, one loses. Always work to do after. Now, have more context. See what collectors are. Wasn't looking for other work before. Don't mean to imply that. Just committed now. Won't let you down.
What is it about the collector's modifications that bothers you so much?
Disrupts socio-technological balance. All scientific advancement due to intelligence overcoming, compensating for limitations. Can't carry a load, so invent wheel. Can't catch food, so invent spear. Limitations. No limitations, no advancement. No advancement, culture stagnates. Works other way, too. Advancement before culture is ready. Disastrous. Saw it with Krogan. Uplifted by Salarians. Disastrous. Our fault.
I love that. That's really fascinating what he says about races being stagnant if there's no limitations, and then the opposite of it. Really fascinating stuff.
You blame the Salarians for what the Krogan did?
Yes, like giving nuclear weapons to cavemen. Krogan unprepared for spaceflight, technological advance. Krogan could have evolved alone, worked out aggression, been ready to use new tech responsibly. Instead, Salarians came, disrupted Krogan culture, used Krogan as blunt instrument against Rachni. Short-sighted. Foolish.
Yeah, I have to agree.
If you feel that way, why did you work on the genophage modification?
Talked before. Best option. That or kill them all. If around during first contact, would have argued against it. Wasn't there then. Do what I can.
You said the collectors had no art. I had no idea you cared about that kind of thing.
Personal interest negligible. Sang a little. Multi-species productions for cultural exploration. Gilbert and Sullivan always had me do the patter songs. But not about me. Cultural artistic expression reflects philosophical evolution, interest in growth, perspective, observation, interpretation. Suspect you won't see any art in collector base. Culturally dead. Tools for Reapers. Worse than the Geth.
Okay, wait. Back up. You sang, Morton?
I'm sorry. I know that was important, but you performed Gilbert and Sullivan?
I am the very model of a scientist Salarian. I've studied species Turian, Asari, and Batarian. I'm quite good at genetics as a subset of biology because I am an expert, which I know is a tautology. My xenoscience studies range from urban to agrarian. I am the very model of a scientist Salarian.
Oh, Morton. Wait for it. Okay. If you guys weren't convinced before why Morton is the awesomest character of all, because remember I said that Morton was my favorite character in the entire trilogy, even over Shepard. I'm sorry, Clive. That scene alone, made me fall in love with Morton. That was enough to catapult him above all other characters. I'm sorry. Can you sing, Clive? Can you? I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe he can, but I don't know if we're ever gonna find out.
Thanks for sharing what you've learned, Morton.
Proud to be here, Shepard. Thank you for including me.
Of course. Oh, goodness. I wonder if Joker has anything new to say about all of that. The patter, 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 patter songs, patter, patter.
So the Collectors were once Protheans, repurposed by the Reapers. What a sad end.
Makes you wonder if the Keepers on the Citadel were once something different.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they were.
Commander.
I assume everything is going well up here?
Good for now. Fractured my thumb. See you, Commander.
See ya, Joker. Okie dokie. Did Joker say... Oh wait, I want Joker to talk about Thane and Tally. Because I don't think he's had a chance to talk about Tally at minimum. Joker.
Commander.
What do you think about the people we're picking up?
Well, about the ones you went out with last. Well, I always liked Tally, so let's just move on. And Thane seems like the strong, sensitive, murdering type. You know, those are always great to have around, a real cuddler. It's just my opinion, though. There's really no...
That's it for now.
See you, Commander.
See ya, Joker. Kelly, what you got for me? Kelly. I'm talking to you. Kelly, what do I need to know?
You had me so worried when you were trapped on the collector ship. Thank goodness for Edie.
I know, right?
The Normandy crew delivered, including you.
You're too kind. We were there to help, but Edie gets the credit this time. The Elusive Man made sure Edie was installed for this mission. Now I see why. Anyway, how may I help you, Commander?
It's interesting that Edie, you know, helped us point out that the Elusive Man kind of put us up for this. Like, that's pretty cool. It shows where her loyalties lie. It's not necessarily the Elusive Man's. How's the crew?
Is there anything I should know?
You have unread messages at your private terminal.
That always
Tally
happens.
seems very distraught after receiving a message. Maybe you could check in on her down in engineering. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Tally has something to say. Okie dokie. Well, let's go down and make our way towards her direction. Life support. I have a feeling we're not going to get anything else from Thane for right now.
Do you need something?
Thane, you look awesome in those shades.
Have a few minutes to talk?
Later. I'd like to consider what we've already discussed.
I should go.
I shall
Okey-doke.
return to my meditations.
You do that. And... Samara is just gonna probably not talk to us until afterwards.
I can't believe the Collectors were once Protheans.
I always pictured Protheans being regal, not giant bugs.
Who knows what the Reapers did to them? Creepy.
Yeah. Alright. I don't think anyone has anything new to say. Unlike in Mass Effect 3, where it seemed like everybody had something new to say after every single mission. Which is fine. It's tough to do that. Grunt.
Shepard,
Just checking in. How you doing?
I'm branching out. Got a list of enemies now. They all give me joy when I picture cutting them, crushing them.
Oh boy.
There's this one imprint, a Salarian with the... what are they? The things on his head pulled apart? Bet it caused a generation of revenge. What is that, a few weeks for them? So what did you want?
You know, I kind of thought connecting with your past would bring stability.
See, now we're having fun. Me remembering good deaths, and you with your funny human thing you're doing. My job is to hurt things. Direction, control, that's your job, Battlemaster. You're why I'm a soldier, not dead or crazed like an animal. Thank you, Shepard. You gave me purpose. Now let's find something big to kill.
I guess you're welcome. Alright. Zaid, I don't know if you have anything new to say. Are you gonna react to the collectors?
Shepard, I was just waxing goddamn nostalgic.
Where are you now?
Collectors and Protheans. It's all about my pay grade. I'm more used to putting down rebellions, tracking down bastards who didn't pay their gambling debts. Still, even I know a galaxy-shaking revelation when I hear one. Makes fighting land wars for pay seem small time. Me and a buddy were hired to take out this one guy, Matthias, I think. Hell, I forget. Turns out it was a trap. We got jumped by a hit squad. 2 Batarians, a Krogan,
Yeah, we already
and a
told
Hannah.
me about this one.
Damn jellyfish nearly choked me to death. Wore a neck brace for weeks to cover that up. Haven't underestimated a Hannah since.
You shouldn't.
I should let you go. Talk more later, Shepard.
Talk to you later, Zaid. Okie doke. Towels, you got some issues?
So, Gabby, what do you think of our new Quarian boss?
Hush, she's right over there.
Ah, she can't hear us with her head in that bucket. Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful bucket. The whole suit is lovely, quite snug in all the right places.
You know I can hear you. Ha.
Tally.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason.
Say what?
I'm scared, Shepard.
Alright, they're cray-cray.
Nobody who knows you could believe you betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They don't lay charges like this unless the evidence seems absolute. But thanks. I appreciate your faith in me, Shepard.
What are the charges?
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I'm working with you. And I got leave to serve on the Normandy again. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I would remember if I betrayed the fleet.
And they're not telling you what it is before you arrive?
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing, with members of the Admiralty Board acting as judges. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to recuse himself from judgment. I can't even imagine what he's thinking right now. The punishment for treason is exile. If they convict me, I can never go back.
What?
So you have no idea why they're accusing you?
None. The specifics of charges like this are rarely discussed on open channels. I won't know any more until I get to the flotilla.
What happens if you're convicted?
Like I said, exile. The specifics are up to the judges. If it's deemed only a tragic mistake in judgment, the guilty party might receive a small ship and supplies. Not that it really matters. Either way, if I'm convicted, I'll never see the migrant fleet again.
I mean, it could be worse. I mean, they could put you to death or worse.
So no prison and no death penalty?
We don't have the spare resources for long-term incarceration.
Right.
Monitored work detail is more effective. And we don't have enough people to afford executions. An exile can still have children, and those children are welcomed back to the fleet.
Well, that's good.
How often is someone from the fleet charged with treason?
It's rare. It must be something that affects the entire flotilla, not just one ship. The most recent one was Honora Vanya Vassilani, an engineer who handed over fleet defense schematics to the Batarians.
Ooh.
She had good intentions. The Batarians were contracted to upgrade our systems. but they passed the defense schematics to a pirate gang.
That seems like an honest mistake, though. It was a big honest mistake, but it was still an honest one.
Was she convicted?
No. She made a suicide run on the pirate gang.
Oh.
She destroyed them before they could attack the fleet.
Oh.
She was pardoned posthumously. Let's hope I don't have to prove my innocence that way.
Yes, what a story.
So how does the trial work? How soon do we need to get you there?
They'll wait a reasonable period of time for me to come and defend myself. Eventually, if I don't show up, they'll try me in absentia. As for how it works, it's less formal than an Earth trial or something you'd see on the Citadel. We're family. This is just the worst kind of family meeting.
Alright, I'll help. Of course, Tally, I'll help.
Okay, let's go find the flotilla.
I was going to book passage on another ship. I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location. The admirals will be waiting for us.
Never mind the fact that, like Garrus, you only wanted to talk to me when you wanted something, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Alright. Alright. Elevator. Back to the captain's cabin. We're gonna feed our fish. Read our unread mail. Gaze at our boyfriend's eyes. Alright. To Grunt's commander, from Shaman Erdnot. I hate these things, but you need to hear this. You're part of Grunt's Krant, and you're his leader, so keep him alive. Here, I have to stay polite, play the role, but our people are dying. Krogan have always valued survival over tradition. If we're going to survive as a people, we need your vat-grown Grunt. Okir was a madman, but he was a madman with a plan, and that's more than most of us have on this ball of a rock. So bring him back from your mission. My people need him, and if you all get killed, I'll be on your graves. Shaman Erdnot. Okie doke. Alright, so let's do a little bit of exploring outside of some of these galaxies, shall we? So we've got Relic, and enter the system of Relic. We've got all these planets to explore. Unexplored. First Land, a hydrogen-helium gas giant believed to be an extrasolar capture. First Land is home to many space stations supporting the ubiquitous refueling platforms. A thriving community of Drell and Hanar make their homes in orbit here, giving the solar system's robo-miners somewhere to go when the 50-hour days and nights are driving them mad. Orbital distance 2.1 AU, orbital period 3.4 Earth years, radius 53,826 kilometers, day length 10.9 Earth hours. It's okay.
Probe launched.
There's platinum.
Probe away.
What I'm trying to do is getting iridium, because I'm trying to get the last, I think it's the last heavy weapon. There's some iridium over there.
Launching probe.
So we'll take some of that. I need to get up to 25, so I think I might be able to do it here. We'll see. It's just, I see peaks trying to form, but instead it's just, ooh, that's not bad.
Probe launched.
Instead, Palladium is trying to rear its plentiful head, because there's always Palladium everywhere. Thought I saw Palladium shoot up somewhere. Platinum's trying to poke out. Ooh! That's where I want.
Away.
You can now afford the M920 Kane research project. Hooray! That's what I wanted.
Probe launched.
Oh my. There we go.
Probe launched.
Platinum. And this plan's deleted, but not until I get the rest of this iridium.
Launching probe.
Alright, we're good. Unexplored. This is murky water. Despite the name, murky water has yet to show any sign of having water whatsoever. Its name is a literal translation from the original Hanar, who consider murky water a sign of danger. Murky water was a hazy, crushing atmosphere of carbon dioxide and methane, which brings the surface heat to boiling levels. It remains unexploited, its gravity and temperature too high to bother. Orbital distance, 0.7 AU, orbital period, 0.7 Earth years, radius, 10,551 kilometers, day length, 53.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure, 19,446 Earth atmospheres. Surface temperature, 225 Celsius, surface gravity, 4.6 G. This one's rich with something.
Probe launched.
There we go. That's quite rich over there, even though I have tons of it. I have zero problems with palladium. Never seem to have a shortage of palladium. Platinum, however, I need more of.
Probe.
Ooh, that's a good place for iridium. Right there.
Launching probe.
Yes. Right there.
Launching probe.
Platinum.
Probe launched.
Yes, 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 yes. Platinum, platinum,
Probe
platinum.
launched. Probe away.
Palladium that I don't really need any more of, but I'm collecting it anyway. Just because.
Probe away.
For a place called Murky Water, it definitely has a lot of minerals. I think I see something trying to poke out. There we go. That's what I wanted.
Probe away. Probe away.
That's good enough. We're just gonna finish out this system. Murky Fitful Current. The names of these planets. Fitful Current was so named because it orbits in retrograde, indicating that it may have been an extrasolar planet that was captured by the relic system's gravity well. Large for a rock planet, Fitful Current has only traces of hydrogen in its extremely thin atmosphere. Hanar robo-miners have recovered some uranium and thorium deposits from its depths. Orbital distance 1.2 AU, orbital period 1.5 Earth years, radius 9,260 kilometers. Day length 41.9 Earth hours, atmospheric pressure, trace, surface temperature -47 Celsius, surface gravity 3.1 G. This place is rich. Rich, filthy, rich. I'm just having trouble finding like a good enough peak though. That's a good one.
Probe away.
That's
Probe
good enough.
Away.
Whoa, look at that.
Probe away.
That, sheesh, there's a lot here. Hit the jackpot with this place. This is the place to be to get palladium, apparently.
Probe launched.
Oh my goodness, there's a lot of palladium here.
Probe
I'm not
launched.
complaining at all. I want all the palladium. I mean all the iridium. Excuse me, all the iridium.
Probe away.
Wow, this is like a iridium.
Launching probe.
I'm like a kid in a candy store getting all this iridium. There we go.
Probe away.
There we go.
Launching probe.
Still got 29 probes left. That's
Launching
definitely good.
probe.
Oh my goodness, look at all this palladium. Or iridium. Why do I keep saying palladium? I'm so used to there being tons of palladium, that's why. Iridium is what I'm trying to get.
Launching probe.
Okay. Are we good with this? I think that's good enough, right? Because I think all of this stuff is kind of meh. It's only moderate though. I think I'm missing a peak somewhere. Because it's still moderate. Oh well. If I miss it, I miss it. It's not the end of the world. Yet. Not until the Reapers come. Unexplored. This one is called Island Wind. I like the names of these planets. A large hydrogen-nitrogen gas giant, Island Wind is named for the sweet-smelling land breezes that came off the archipelagos of Kachi in the evening. As tumultuous as any other Jovian giant, Island Wind has cyclones that span tens of thousands of kilometers, orbital distance of 3.9 AU, orbital period 7.7 Earth years, radius 73,088 kilometers, day length 17 Earth hours. This one's just moderate, so I don't have to spend oodles and oodles of time here.
Launching probe.
That, though, is worth my time.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Okay. Is that it? I don't see any major peaks. Ooh! There, right there.
Launching probe.
Fine.
Probe launched.
And I think that's good enough. 57. We're only at 57%. Jeez, where are the rest of the planets on this area? Oh, there's one over here. And there's two of them over here. Praying Mouth. A hydrogen-helium gas... This is a really pretty looking one. Nice color. A hydrogen-helium gas giant. Praying Mouth is a ship-killing enigma. The Bermuda Triangle of the Terminus systems. Really? There are many theories why ships never return from there. Undetectable space debris, old disruptor torpedoes, and magnetic mines from a long-forgotten war. Even miniature black holes. But what is clear is that too many ships have been lost, therefore to be happenstance. Travel advisory. Due to the large number of ships lost when attempting to discharge their drive cores in Praying Mouth, the relic system highly recommends using First Land's complementary discharge stations instead. Yeah, I would do that too. Mini black holes? Sheesh. Orbital distance 16 AU, orbital period 64.2 Earth years, radius 40,775 kilometers, day length 11.7 Earth hours. We can at least scan for minerals though.
Launching probe.
Praying Mouth. What a... I mean, that's fitting. Ooh. There's element 0 in Praying
Probe
Mouth.
away.
It's fitting for a place as dangerous as this place
Launching
to
probe.
not only have all that bizarre activity, but because there's so much bizarre activity here, of course there's an element 0 to be gotten. I'm hardly like caring about those peaks at all, those palladium peaks at all. I like the element 0 ones, like over here.
Probe launched.
And the iridium one over here. Yeah, that's worth getting the... Nice, look at that
Launching
element 0.
probe.
Well,
Launching
element 0
probe.
and platinum. It's rare to see those together in one place.
Probe launched.
Now we're getting to poor areas.
Probe away.
Okay, so running low on probes, but it's worth it to get this thing.